Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first English video. Today we start talking about the quantifiers. Quantifiers are the English word for Mengenangabe. Sometimes it is a little bit difficult to choose the right quantifiers or the right quantifier because there are some rules that we have to keep in mind. First, what are quantifiers? Here are 4 example sentences. In every sentence, there is one quantifier. In the first, it's many. In the second, it's some. In the third, there is much. And in the fourth, there is the word any. Today, we focus on many and much. Have a look at those example sentences. Here you can see when you use many. I don't like many movies. Movies is a plural noun. If you have many different kind of movies next to each other, for example, as DVDs, you can count it. There are some that are quite interesting. Some is a positive sentence, an affirmative sentence, which is why we use some. But usually there is not much to see. Much new to see. New is a singular word and it's nothing that you can really count. It's more of a concept. And do you know any nice and new movie is a question, which is why we use any. But today we focus on the quantifiers many and much. We use many for plural forms for countable nouns such as children, flowers, and letters, in contrast to much, which is something that we use if we don't have a plural form and if something is not countable, such as snow, money, or fish. Let's form sentences. Give it a try. Have a look at the first one. Try to form a sentence and decide which one is the right quantifier. And do the same thing with the second. All right. Here you have the sentences that you can form. There are not many windows in the house. Do you have much money in your bank account? Windows is a plural noun, money is a singular noun. Specification. There is the expression a lot of. It has the same meaning as much and many, viel oder viele. We usually use much and many for negative sentences and questions. Usually, which means it's not wrong to do it in affirmative sentences, but usually for every other sentence, we use a lot of, as in, I have a lot of friends. There is a lot of water. It's not wrong to say, I have many friends, if you want to emphasize it. And you can also say, there's much water on the floor. It's not wrong, but usually we tend to use a lot of for these sentences. And the good thing is about a lot of, you don't have to care for plural or singular because you can use it for both situations. The opposite of much and many is few and little. Similar rules apply here. We use a few for small amounts of countable nouns, such as there's a few people or there were a few people in the cinema. As you can see here, the word people is in singular form. This is one of the exceptions, but it's like the concept is that you can see the people and you can count how many there are. You often use the word people, and so it is important to know that you say a few people. We use a little for small amounts of non-countable nouns, like we had a little rice left. A small amount of rice was left, so we gave it to my mother. We had a little rice left. Okay, so that's it. I hope you could follow my instructions. And in the book, we did the exercise. I hope you can do that now too.